What is up, guys? You're here with benpool77, and I know I've been off the net for a little bit, so I kind of been taking a break. I've been on a kind of a grind as of a couple weeks ago. I was releasing literally 9 videos that week, so yeah, I needed to take a little break. Losing some energy, but I'm starting to get it back because today we are doing another wheel spin. I know how you feel, but I don't care. And another reason that I kind of been taking a break, I have been waiting for the weather to get so much better. And it's actually starting to get so much warmer. For a while it was nice and sunny, but it was still cold because, Oregon weather is bipolar for some reason. But then again, it takes one to know one. So, let's go ahead and get this wheel spin. What do you mean we gotta spin again? Okay, spin it again.
These men are mine.
And so we got another spin of the wind. Spin of the wind, which is another Dark Knight Returns figure. But this is actually a McFarlane Collector Edition. And actually this comes with 2 variants. There's this one where he's the battle damage fighting the mutant leader. And then there's another one where he's more shadowy. And the other one looks kind of cool, but the belt looks kind of weird because it's half yellow and then on the bottom's half dark blue, which is kind of weird. But yeah, this is definitely one figure that I've been looking forward to reviewing and open up and showing it off for you guys. Now I know I'm a bit late to the game, so a lot of people have already opened this and have showed this off 4 months ago, but I've been kind of I'm just gonna admit it. I'm late to the game. Okay, leave me alone. But yeah, just check out this box. The classic art cover from Frank Miller himself, from The Dark Knight Triumphs, which was actually the second of 4 issues of The Dark Knight Returns back in the day. But yeah, we got the little shiny lettering, and yeah, got them looking all nice in the box. And now let's just go ahead and pull them out of this. But y'all already know what we about. Love that new toy smell. Even put on the mood lighting just to give it that extra blue. But here we have him, Dark Knight himself. He old, but don't worry, I know how we can fix this legend. There we go. So, as you can see, he comes with two different heads. We got his Bruce Wayne head, and we also got his Batman head, which I thought was pretty cool. It would have been cool if they did what Mafex did and added a little, like a little bat hood to like hang on the neck when you have the Bruce Wayne head on, just like how it would look in the comics. And we also got a set of hands that I'm gonna be, let her focus, set of hands that I'm gonna be putting on him, putting him in various poses. We got a fist holding batarangs, we got a cuff fist, and another cuff fist to hold the bat rope with the batarang attached to the end, and we got an open hand. And as you can see, I got his fists on at the moment because, you know, he'd be ready to brawl. So yeah, we're just gonna, and it also comes with the lamppost, which it would have made more sense if this came with the armored version, because yeah, that would have made more sense, because that's the one he uses to fight Superman in. But yeah, I'm also gonna be bringing some of the other figures in just to do some size comparisons. And yeah, right now I'm just gonna put it into some cool poses while I get a closer look at this. But before we do, I wanted to take a good look at the card here, where it's got Frank Miller's artwork on it, and it's got the silver lettering, McFarlane Collector Edition. It's so cool. And then we got the little, oh, it's even silver on the back too. That's actually sick. Batman Dark Knight Returns data file. This masterpiece of comic storytelling brings the life of a dark world and an even darker man. Frank Miller completely reinvents the legend of Batman in his saga of a near-future Gotham City gone to rot, 10 years after the Dark Knight's retirement. Yes-sirree. One of the best stories ever told, and probably my favorite as far as like Batman comics goes. Like, when I think of Batman, like, this is Batman. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a closer look at him right now. So it's cool because they actually painted on the damage. It would have been cool if they, you know, added a little bit of three-dimensional like wear and tear, but it looks like they just painted it on. But you know, doesn't look too bad. Still looks pretty cool. And I'm thinking of like probably getting another version of this just so I can paint up the other stuff, just so I can have a clean suited version. And also, I also kind of want to retouch up the belts, because yeah, like, it is cool that they decided to go with a more comic style yellow, but a little bit of detail here and there just to make it look more like, I don't know, a bit more war pouchy. You know, the articulation's got little butterfly joints. It works pretty well. It's got a torso. It doesn't really move very well forward, backwards, like from the torso up. Like, can't really move forward, backward, but it does got some good side tilting movement here and there. Yeah, he can't really move him a whole lot, but it also kind of makes sense. I mean, he is a 55-year-old Batman, so, you know, he wouldn't be as agile as he probably once was, though. Probably that his age probably would never stop him. And we gotta look at the cape. This was pre you know, cloth and wire cape McFarlane's doing, and I can't wait for that other Dark Knight Returns figure to finally be delivered to, because it's got a wired and cloth cape. And it's also a comic cover, so he's like all shadow, so you can have him in that iconic cover pose. But yeah, and it's got the nice knee articulation, same with the feet, toes. a little bit harder to move just because, you know, I haven't really taken them out of the box too much. Although I probably might have snuck in a quick look-see here and there, because, you know, it ain't Christmas. I can take a peek at my toys. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and set them up in some cool iconic poses. Now, one thing I love doing is posing them in the same as they were on the comics or in the movie, and I just really love this figure. Like, this is gonna grow on me, and I can't wait to get the rest of the Dark Knight figures that McFarlane makes. Speaking of more McFarlane figures, this message is actually directed towards Todd McFarlane himself. I actually have an idea for one of your collector's editions. So, it's another Dark Knight Returns Batman, but hear me out. So, if you want to take a good look at the side of the screen here. So, I had the idea. So, it's basically the same as the battle damage ones that we got, but no battle damage, no giant bat. And instead of the lamppost, he comes with the wooden sniper rifle and the yellow oval on the chest, along with a small, you know, utility pouch to go on the leg. But basically, this is what it would look like. Oh, and a cloth and wire cape. That's definitely a must. That's a must. That's a must. And the card would look something like this. But yeah, just an idea, Mr. McFarlane. Just an idea. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite figures that I have taken a look at, and I cannot wait for the other Dark Knight Returns figures that I am getting, because I am getting, of course, you know, the original one that comes with the Build-A-Horse, that's all black, and I'm also getting the cover one, the one that's all dark. But I'm thinking of getting myself a second one of those, because I actually want to make a custom one of my own, because I know if McFarlane isn't going to make the one that I just suggested, then I'll make it my damn self. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review as much as I love this figure, and if you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and or subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you didn't like the video, make sure to leave a comment anyway. Let me know what I can do better, but I'm probably still going to do what I do. But definitely keep a lookout for the next one of these unboxings, because Dark Knight Returns is probably one of my favorites of all time. I cannot stress that enough, and you probably heard that a lot in this video. So, this is BenPool77 with the BenPool77 Show, and I will see you guys in the next video. God bless. Dead.